Hello everybody, I am AngryBird, and you might notice something a little bit odd. The map is huge. We are not playing a 1v1 today, we are playing a 10v10. We fancied some 10v10 chaos. No, sometimes I'm not really in the mood for a 1v1. It can involve a fair bit of intense micro and concentration, and sometimes when I really want to kick back and just chill out, I love just going into a 10v10 and seeing what happens. So that is the plan. As Helljumper on the left hand side buys a whole lot of Pumas and SPWs. So that is the plan, and what I tend to do in 10v10 is just let the computer roll a random division. We're playing with 78 Sturm, so we are playing with a very decent division, and we'll probably, I'd like to head into this town on the right, but what I also tend to do is just watch the map and see where people place units, and see, if there's any gaps in the line that need filling, and at the moment this town looks like it needs some help, so I think I will go for that town. So at least we are using the 78th Sturm in a town. So right, let's have a look. The deck that I've got I don't think is a very good deck. I've not optimised it very well. One thing we will definitely do is get the Beglite Pioneers in there to start with, and we'll get the Commandant in as well. Do we have an infantry leader? Yeah, we've got the Beglite Fiora, so let's get them into the town because we are going to need them. And let's get the Fiora in there and the Commandant as well. So hopefully this game will be a good one. We shall have a look. So I'd like to get something to cover the road. Maybe a couple of Panzerschrecks would do nicely, or at least one Panzerschreck. We can fit that on the bridge there. Let's try and get that unloaded. And actually, I am going to take a second one. We can again try and fit that on the bridge. I'm going to go for this little forest area here, and I'm actually going to try and get a... Oh, the game is off, so I'm going to try and get a Bavarian gun as well, and I'm hoping that, depending on what the route is, I do want something for that road, so I'm going to bring down probably one Stug, and we will get the Pack 40 in that forest. Right, so what does that leave us with? Not too much. We have got a couple of MG42s, which could certainly help out. Let's maybe bring one up and decide where we're going to place it in a minute. Okay, so this is Panzerschreck. Okay, so this is the one that we want. We're going to try and push this. See whether we can get it all the way into this house at the end. That would be fantastic. And let's push the Beglite Pioneers up. Looks like we're encountering some pretty light resistance. Okay, that didn't last long, did it? Let's get some reinforcements. Let's get these Beglite Pioneers into the houses. And yeah, Panzerschreck taking out a couple of units there. Let's try and back that out of there. And I'm actually going to see whether I can get it into that forest on the right hand side. We're also going to try and take up this Panzerschreck on the right. I'm going to try and take up this Bavarians as well, just to provide it with some infantry cover. So we haven't really got anything here or here, so we could probably at least do with some units. So let's bring out an Ersatztruppen, and we'll also bring one in and try and sneak it across the river. Let's get the Pack 40 to... it's not the best position really. Let's cover it there. And I'm thinking that MG It's too tight. Let's bring it up into that position. And the artillery fire is already raining down on us. This is a 10v10 artillery from the start. So let's just move back the lead up. Let's move the things across. They are going to get mincemeat. The Bavarians and the Brigade Pioneers. Let's see whether we can push forward. The one on the right as well is helping out. So let's see whether we can get some Ersatz trooping into these forested areas. Keep you in there. We really want some artillery as well, but we are going to struggle. Let's turn weapons off and get you up to that position. You unloaded there. So, Stugs cover the road. We haven't even done that. Let's move you up there. Whoa! An intense amount of artillery coming in now. Yeah. Let's get these that's trooping through. We're actually going to turn the weapons off there. I'm using more as recon units, if I'm honest. I really want something to try and take down that unit there. We have possibly an MG. Yeah, let's just bring in an MG. And we should get that out, actually. So that is a Shrafniki, so that is going to take some work getting that out. But we are doing fairly decent with these Glide Pioneers, so however they are under a lot of fire. But let's move the Fiora forwards. Oh god, I cannot believe that surrendered. There's no way that should have surrendered. And let's actually pull these back because the mortars, the artillery is intense. Let's get our own artillery piece to counter. Look at this, unbelievable. I mean, I guess this is 78 stern, but a lot of artillery. Let's see. So we have managed to pin down that Shrafniki. I think the MG42s did that job. Let's actually move the Ersatz trooper up to secure that flag, and hopefully we'll be in a better position. I don't like the fact that my commander is now in trouble. He's now sort of the front line. So let's move these pioneers back. We'll leave them in the house while this artillery fire is coming out. I mean, unbelievable. The amount of artillery fire that is coming my way. We don't want to face that. You see, that was a tough loss there. Let's see whether we can replace that unit. In the house, please. And we definitely need to get our own counter battery on, but we only have one artillery unit ourselves. I'd really like to have gotten a Pack 40 into that position, but I think we're too late now. That was a mistake. Oh, do you know what? We'd love to get a Stug up there. Let's move him. Hopefully we can get a Stug there. Commandant is actually not in a great place now. But we will try our best. More artillery fire coming in, but we are actually concentrating further on that forest now, so hopefully we get a chance to move up. So let's place the MG42 here, that should protect us. I'm actually wondering whether to move the Ersatz trooping around into this position. I might do that, and I'd like to get a second Ersatz trooper to take up the position that we were going to be in. We will move an Ersatz into there. Yes. Okay, so let's move up to try and take out the T-34-76s. And we do finally have our artillery piece. Let's get the counter battery going. We're going to go for the I'm going to go for the Stugs taking a lot of fire there. A lot of tanks coming down this road, and they are aiming to rush this position with tanks after the mortar fire. Let's pull back. Right. Let's see, can we bring across the Panzerschrecks? I'm not sure. So, Pack 4 is. Let's bring that up into position. We did lose the Stug, and we don't have one to back it up. So these tanks are going to make a lot of ground now, and I am very worried. Classic way to. Oh, he is bringing these tanks right into the fire of the Panzerschreck, but when you get one off, that Panzerschreck is dead, even if I'd have tried to leave it. So, a lot more fire coming in. Let's try and target those positions, and hopefully we can get some kind of counter fire. We definitely need a Stug coming in, and let's order another Pack 40. He is coming in apace with those units. I'm thinking we need some infantry in there to hold the ground. So let's instead order the Verons, and we'll order some Panzerschrecks. So we are struggling for positions right now. We're going to micro the units back. Try and get the Black Pioneers in there, but I don't want them to reveal themselves. I don't know why that stupid has decided to move, but it has. Yeah, Pack 40 is firing, so we're going to pull that back because it is under a lot of pressure. I'm going to move it out of that position. I'm going to try and counter battery more. One artillery piece is not really going to do a hell of a lot. And we're going to need another Stug for this position. I'm worried about these troops. The leader is in trouble now. I'm very worried about this commandant as well. I'm thinking I might pull him all the way back. Let's pull the bike over the road. Let's just drop the beginning cloth. And I wonder whether we can sneak a Panzerschreck into that building. So let's pull the Airlock's troop in there, and let's try and make it across the river. Yeah, the Verons there, we're used to make it across the river as well. I don't want to buy more Stugs, but we are going to have to. So we have got Sturm shooters now, so we are going to pull those in. Yeah. The artillery fire is intense. I like to go for the supply trucks if I can, because if you can take those supply trucks, then at least the enemy doesn't have them to use to resupply the mortars. Right, so let's get these Stugs into proper positions. Let's try and hold on to our flag. See what we can do. Let's bring the commander across here because it will give the 2 stars to Pack 40 as well. We did manage to sneak in the Panzerschrecks. I'm going to try and move them forward into the house. Also, we have our leader pinned down. So we do have a tank over there. And let's see, we're going to sneak our pack back across. Hopefully best there. I'm actually going to pull the Stug further forward into this position. I'm going to try and take on these units from far. There is the IS convoy there. We are going to not be able to take on the IS convoy, so that's a bit of an issue. And we can't get to that position either. I would love to attack, move with those units, but I have now lost my leader. This is really horrible. I'm going to bring in the Schutzen and bring in a battery fuel as well. So I'm going to push the second tank across this way. I'm going to try and get some fire. We did lose the Panzer Schreck, so we are struggling against the artillery fire. That's a definite. We lost the Pak 40 on the right. Yeah, we would like something there. We have no anti-air to take out these units, so we're going to have to bring up an anti-air unit. And let's bring out another Stug as well. Luckily we have a replacement for the road, so that's not going to be a major issue. It's got 6 units for this, so we're going to do our best to try and take out whatever we can. We don't really want that firing HE because it's about to get fired at by the remaining tanks in there, and we are struggling right now. We are just holding on to that. Let's get the Black Ponies. We did lose the Schutzen, which is very annoying. Let's see, can we... Unfortunately, this IS is covering this road here as well, so we can't really use anything down here. I think that's probably a seasoned veteran there, knowing that position covers against any sort of side, against any attack into the side. So we will sort of continue bombarding that area. In fact, it looks like the mortars have moved back, so we will again try and counter battery them. I'm going to move the SD-ZFK in, and I think at the moment we're going to have to resort to long range infantry to try and take out these units. Can we go in for the surrender? Please let us get that surrender. I would like to get that surrender. I'm going to move the Stug back across the road. We do get the surrender, but we do come under some heavy fire. And I think I'm going to try and hold off in that position. I'd like to attack from this direction maybe. I know he has the vehicles, so I think that's my best avenue of attack. Yeah, so we didn't manage to sneak the ersatz trooping through, so that was a shame. They are heavily beating us. Oh, and this right hand side. You see, I would have loved to play in that position, but I thought there was enough players there already, and well, that is not good to see. So let's bring forward some more Stugs. I think we're going to need Stugs and to make any attack forward. So let's take the Bavarians, and I'd like to try and get the battery Fuhrer forward to support these tanks, but we're not having a good time. We do now have some more artillery pieces, so I think we're going to have to use them and do our best in this situation, really. So I wonder whether I can sneak these. Yeah, they can make it through, so hopefully that will give us a bit more eyes on, and I think we're going to have to counter battery. So we do now have the SDKFZ to take out this anti-air. Wow, that just managed to take it to sneak through, so we do need some more anti-air as well. He is bringing in some ammunitions, so let's see whether we can counter battery that area. Hopefully let's get another artillery unit onto the field. So we will start shelling the town. I'm going to turn off HE because I really don't want him to get distracted by infantry. I'm going to move forward the MGs into the... He's actually using the... look at that, he's using the Studebakers to let him know where the units are. So we are going to capture that in a minute now. And I'm going to actually use that to reload my artillery because it is actually half full. So I'm not sure whether that was Miss Micro or what. Let's see whether we can go in on these units there. So we did manage to... Okay, so we're going to have to move left now. We did lose another... We're not losing a lot to these units here, but the artillery has started firing again, so let's put down more counter battery fire. Let's unload back there, and control group is up, and really follow this counter battery fire. So normally I am not sort of I'm not one to counter battery very often, but since the amount of mortars that we're dealing with, we are having to counter battery really. The IS is moving forward. I'm surprised this hasn't been used more. Oh, this is Hollandworth, so maybe Hollandworth is somewhere else on the map. Although maybe he's more of an artillery player because he's got one of the mortars back there. Maybe that's why we're facing so many mortars. So interesting that they've smoked off the SDKFZ. I wonder why that is. I'm actually interested. Very rare to see that. I'm going to try and move the Stug around. We're going to need more Stugs into this position. This one is still covering the road. We do have the fire and counter battery, and is that more to go in? Yes, finally. I think we are starting to get some success with the artillery fire. We will aim for that tank, and maybe we can get some more infantry in that position. Stone Pioneers would be good, although I think that's the game. So 2 minutes left. We did lose this right hand side. I mean, me trying to push back, I could have tried to push back, but you know, that I don't think we would have been successful. We held on to our point, and I think that was probably one of the best we could have done. I know Joker is a fantastic player, so yeah, I think we did well to hold on to our point, and I don't think we could have done much more than that. Let's see if we can take out the Guardia and push forward. We do manage to take them out, but there is more in the area. Let's just artillery those positions. The IS-1 is we are gonna struggle to take that out with our tanks, and there goes the game. Right. We do lose that game in only 21 minutes, so our right hand side really did collapse. Let's have a look at the team stats. So, where are we? We are here. Look at that, 670 kills, 670 losses. I don't think I have ever equalled my kill losses before. You know, that is a first for everything. So, very nice result there. Let's have a look at the kills and losses. So, Panzer Shrek immediately taking out the Guardian DP. That was a nice little move there. And the Blight Pioneers, they are always going to pay themselves off, or they should. They are fantastic units. You cannot beat these, really. Oh, look at this. The counter battery from the FH-18 that we managed to bring in took out 3 mortar bikes of Jokers and 120mm mortar of Hollandworth. Those mortar bikes they did beat us all the way back in the town, so it was important that we focused on taking them out, so we did good work there. We did lose a fair amount of Stugs, so I wouldn't be surprised if that makes up quite a lot of our losses. Let's have a look. So, the 120mm mortars of Maximenko did take out the Blight Pioneers and the Blight Fuhrer. I mean, it is, to be fair, it is the best way to react to the Blight Pioneers, really, to send in the mortar units, but yeah, it's not nice to be on the receiving end, really, but, you know, I understand it. It is the best way to you know, deal with the Blight Pioneers. So, I think, you know, one thing I've learned playing 78 Sturm is you do need to counter battery to ensure that doesn't happen. What else have we got? A lot of Stug losses towards the end. We had there was a big push by Joker with the T-34s. I'm surprised he kind of stopped where he was and he didn't push further into that town. I mean, we only just managed to hold it, but maybe he was helping out on the far left as well. Maybe he was in 2 places, and so maybe that's why he didn't push it further. And then the 3 Stug losses at the end, we lost them to 2 T-34s and the IL-2 that came in. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Something a little bit different. I do enjoy playing 10v10s, you know, casually. I'm not a try-hard 10v10er, really. And I do end up on the losing side a lot because I'll tend to join the lobbies and, you know, pick a random division and just go for it. So I'm not too fussed about the outcome. It's more about just enjoying the match, really. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, like the video, you know, throw down a comment. If you want to see a few more of these, throw down a comment. If you don't want to see any of them, throw down a comment. You know, I will listen to what you decide. And 10v10s, they definitely won't be taking over my channel. It is just something that I like to play casually now and then, just when I want to chill out, really. And I don't want to get into an intense 1v1 game. So these won't take over the channel, but it's nice to see some of the other side now and then. Okay, so please like, comment and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time.